Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Before we get started here, I just want to say that if you watch the full Luminar 4 review that I also made a video of, I covered everything in there that I'm going to cover in here. But if you haven't seen that one, then you're welcome to start here and even check out the review afterwards for a little additional info. But let's get started. We have our photo here. We're going to go into AI, sky replacement, and I'm just going to click one. Let's go for blue sky 1. There it is. Okay, we have a blue sky now. Very interesting. I can look in here. You can see in between these branches how well that worked. That is pretty incredible. So it really was able to distinguish the branches from the background and put a new sky back there. So here's another blue sky, another one. Pretty incredible, because I mean, the snow probably isn't the easiest thing to work with either, given that it could potentially be like a overcast sky. It's one of the dramatic ones, but you're noticing there are these clouds here, which seem to be appearing in almost every one. You see it? They're still there. I wonder if it has anything to do with some of these blending tools. The relight scene is nice because it changes the rest of the image with what the projected sky should be doing. Let's see what the advanced ones are. Close gaps, if we just slide that up. Okay, so there you go. So that got rid of those clouds which seem to be hovering around the tree itself. And sky local also seems to be affecting that a bit. We also can defocus the sky a little bit, make it warmer, we can make it brighter. We can do lots of things with this. Okay, let's try a different one. So let's go to a sunset. Okay, looks pretty good too, and these are still with the same settings that I had for that last one, but you can see that cloud effect around the tree is gone. Okay, let's just go back. Let's try some weird ones. Starry night. Okay, interesting. You see those clouds are there. See if this close gaps works again on getting these away. Okay, that made it worse. So I think defocus is not what we wanted. Okay, yeah, so there we go. Sky is loading. Yep, there we go. So let's look in here. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, it's really incredible. Okay, what about Galaxy? How about that? Let's see, Galaxy 2. Okay. So this is pretty interesting. I mean, you can really see it's working quite well. I mean, these are small little twigs coming out the end of this tree, and it seems to be doing quite a good job distinguishing that it is a tree and not the sky and replacing it. Also against, like I said, this snowy foreground, which probably isn't the easiest thing to detect that it is not sky as well. So yeah, just clicking through here to give you guys some impressions of the offerings, and you can also put your own custom skies in here, and you can also download new ones. But let's find a good one. So, dramatic sunset. It's okay. Let's try 6. No. 7. No. But what I'm noticing here is below the tree, you can actually see now that the sky is loading below the tree. So we can probably change this with this horizontal position. Okay, that's a little too much horizontal position there. But yes, okay, so we can actually, given that you have a horizontal horizon, that this could be a nice way to ensure that it lines up nicely. Okay, so here we go. So something around 1 or 2 or something like this. It's just a small movement, and this blending probably helps that horizon. So I still see it below the tree. I think probably a magical number is 2. So, yeah, that looks good. But I gotta say, I'm not digging the clouds here. We'll try one more, okay? Let's get lucky. 2. Everyone likes 2. And, oh, it must be a good one. Okay, we can deal with this. This looks really nice. Looks like a lone tree. And what's even better is that this is going to give us an opportunity. Let's make sure everything's good here. So I think he's fine. We can put him at 0. Yeah, but this is going to give us an opportunity to use some sun rays. So you see the sun there, so place the sun center, and you can do this anywhere, but since there's the sun, we'll use the real sun. And already you can see that looks real. I mean, those are sun rays coming out of that sun. This overall look kind of tones down how intense those sun rays are, so you can make them quite encompassing your whole camera or just coming out a little bit. You can change the length of them. So here I'm going to go with yeah, we're going to take it down a little bit here. And you can change the number of those rays. Kind of give you different sun stars. And this is actually about the sun, so you can see the radius of it if you want it to have a big sun or not. The glow kind of is that immediate surrounding area. So we're going to leave that kind of low. Yeah. The warmth, we'll turn it up a little bit. And you can kind of also randomly change the orientation of those rays. So you can find one that you think looks good. And the amount kind of also changes the effect of the overall color and warmth and exposure of the entire image. So I'm just going to click around here until I find something I particularly like. Okay, so how does that look? I think we need a little longer. Yeah, that's looking better. Okay, so we're looking quite good here. The only thing is I don't like the sun rays coming into the dark clouds above. So, oh, perfect. We changed the radius of that sun, and that helped reduce those. And yeah, I think we're looking pretty good here. One thing I want to show you guys now is layers. So we can add actually a new adjustment layer. You could add a new image layer, kind of, and you know, brush what you want there. But we're going to use a gradient mask in this case, and I'm just going to run it on the snow here in the front. So we line it up with our horizon. Okay, and yeah, let's go and just change the exposure here. So we're going to bring that exposure down a bit. Make it a little darker up there. Play with the highlights. And yeah, a little bit of shadow. Okay. Let's see. You know, maybe we want a little bit of mystical in us. Okay, so here we are. Add a little more shadows, and I think we're pretty close here to having a final image. So what do we want to do? We want to just click here, and we're going to export to image. Actually, before we do that, I want to show you what you can do. So you can do straight to mail, messages, Flickr, LinkedIn, SmugMug. You can open it in different programs, or you can just export to image. We're going to make high quality JPEG here, full size. We're going to call it first, save it on desktop, and we'll call this guy Last Light. We'll call him Last Light. Okay, So we saved them here. Of course, what you're looking at, this image right here, is through a screen recording. So I've actually put a link to this image in full quality below in the description. So you can find that on my 500 Pix account. And I will also put a link for a trial of Luminar 4. So if you want to try this out yourself, you can do that. The links are down in the description. So I don't know if you saw the info tab earlier, but this was like a 72 megabyte image, so it's taking a little bit of time to export. Okay, we are done there. Very good. So, my friends, that was the quick review, quick walkthrough of Luminar 4's AI Sky replacement. I hope you liked it. If you made it this far, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I have a lot of different videos coming out, a lot of them about lenses, cameras, editing, you name it. So, if you like that, there's more coming for you. And I thank you for sticking around, and I hope that this was informative for you in some way. So, thanks for watching. Bye bye.